Hi everyone. When I started my UPSC journey, I had to travel all the way from Bangalore to Delhi over 2000 kilometers on the train, and I had to stand in that long queue under that scorching heat to get admitted to an institution there. And finally, when I got admitted there, I felt like as if I was already an IAS. So that was the aura that was created then and there. So, so the first month went really well. That's what I thought. I was in that Josh, and as an obedient student, I used to come back after the classes. We used to have 6 hours of classes, 3 hours for GS and 3 hours for optional. Come back, make notes diligently, revise. So this was the process. So I used to never go out with my friends as well. So I was like a very obedient student, and in fact, never in my life I had done that for a month. And of course, here I'd come with a purpose, and I had to do it. And this went on, and the end of the second month, I started giving the tests, and the first test it was negative, and the next coming test it came to single digit, and so on it went on. Though there was little improvements in every test, but with the kind of efforts that I had put, with the kind of time I had given, it was not reflecting on the paper. So, and I wanted to speak to the faculties there, speak to the teachers, to understand what I was going through, because I was in a complete zone of self doubt. I was thinking whether what I'm reading itself, is it right or wrong, or the sources that I'm choosing, or first of all whether I am capable of clearing this exam. There was a lot of self doubt that was going, and I wanted to speak to the teachers. I wanted to show my answers, but the batch size was so huge that was like around 400 to 450 students in a batch, that I was not able to meet any teachers, any faculties. I was like completely lost in that. I was just like that one lost soul in that 1 million population in that area. So I mean, when I came out, I spoke to seniors, and the seniors were also like, I mean, kind of clueless, because they each one had a different fund, a different strategy, and I was completely confused. I did not have anybody to speak to there. So then I was not able to adjust with the food also, and all the temperatures, extreme temperatures. So I had to come back to Bangalore. Uh, then I did clear the prelims, not only clear the prelims that very attempt, but also went to the interview stage. But that's a different story altogether. But taking the experience, right? I did not want my students to suffer the same. So I made sure that the batch sizes are kept at optimum, and I've made sure that there was a need for mentor, and that is what we have introduced in this program. So the name of this program is Baba's Foundation Course. That is a full-fledged classroom program specially designed for freshers. And if your dream is to crack your UPSC 2023, then you will definitely be with me for the next few minutes. Of course, we were not perfect when we started our offline classes in 2016. We took the feedback from the students every year, and with the demand of the exam, we also evolved. And finally, I'm proud to say that today we stand at more than 1500 ranks from both the website and the paid programs. And if you ask me, only from the paid programs, that is the paid courses that we have, be it FC or PEP or ILP or TLP for that matter, we have close to 500 ranks. To be approximately, it is 492 ranks. And that gives us immense confidence and immense pleasure to share the same with you, with all of you. And also, I was inspired by Buddha's Eightfold Path towards enlightenment to achieve one's goal. Similarly, we have come up with the right strategy and the right approach to crack this exam. And obviously, the next question is which institution to choose, because you can see there's a lot of mushrooming of institutions in and around you, pan India for that matter. So obviously you're confused. So what sets IASbaba apart, and or why should you choose IASbaba here? So the first thing is it's a complete result oriented program, and we assume that you have 0% knowledge on UPSC. Second thing is the teaching pedagogy. Since we assume that you have 0% knowledge on UPSC, what we do is like we directly don't get into the subjects. We have we have special strategy classes. So the initial 3-4 days goes on for the strategy classes, wherein we'll be focusing on how to read a newspaper, the elimination techniques involved to understand the demand of the exam, the qualities of a bureaucrat, what to read, what not to read, so or how to write an answer. So these are the important things that will be stressed in the initial strategy classes for that matter. And also in the classes, and the strategy classes will give you that it will set a right frame for you to continue and receive the other core subjects that come in the next coming weeks. And when we start our classes also, in every subject for that matter, there's a previous year question analysis done. Then the teachers will also predict what kind of questions can come this year based on the trend and the current affairs, and that is how the classes will be taught. In fact, it is going to be, I mean, you will be spending a lot of time with us. You will have 280 classes with more than 830 hours. So it's going to be a huge number of classes and hours that we'll be spending. And also you will have 5 optionals here, that is PSIR, anthropology, sociology, geography and Kannada literature that we'll offer here. And most importantly, I want to emphasize this, that the batch size of this offline classes, we have kept it to very optimum, that is only 150 students per batch, so that what I faced right in my preparation days should not, I mean, you should not be facing that. And third most important thing is the mentorship. In fact, I'm very proud to say that we are the pioneers in this mentorship model, and when I was preparing, we really did not have somebody like a mentor. So what we do here is every 30 students will be placed under a mentor, and as you know, this journey is going to be a long journey. I mean, you cannot maintain the same level of motivation. That is where the mentor will play a huge role. The mentor will handhold you through all the 3 stages of the exam. And there are students who come to me who say that, sir, I'm really good in facts, but I'm not able to write even 3 or 4 lines, more than 3 or 4 lines in mains paper. Or there are students who come, I am really good in articulation, writing an answer, but sir, eliminating, I really get confused. I get stuck with 2 options. Issues are different. It is so that is what we have done is this personalized mentorship will focus on tailor-made solution for you. A customized tailor-made solution will be given to you. So this is the hallmark of the entire program for that matter. Then with the mentorship, the next most important thing is regular assessment, right? Without taking the test, how will you know that whether you are heading in the right direction or are you meeting the demand of the exam itself, right? For that we have 66 prelims tests, and in prelims test is divided into subject wise tests, then revision test, then you have 3 special tests focusing exclusively on economic survey, budget, government schemes, map reading, right? There are tests on CSAT. So all in all you will have 66 tests, and along with that full length mock tests. And coming to mains, you will have 46 mains tests covering entire paper from GS1 to GS4 with full length mock tests again here. Then comes the other most important thing is the materials that you get into. That forms a very, I mean, that is again a very important factor in one's preparation. So what we have done is we have come up with our beautifully crafted notes, which is called as value added notes. And here you will have a lot of fun when you're reading, because it is given in a very interactive format, so that the students like won't feel bored. Because what happens is when you are reading Lakshmikant, for that matter, polity, it's in black and white, but here we have create characters, we make it interactive, we come up with diagrams, flowcharts, etc. to make it very interesting also, and we have come up with mind maps so that it is easy for you to remember and recollect. That is and also it is very important for revision purpose as well. So this value added notes will take care of everything. You don't have to switch between NCERTs and the standard books. This is a combination of both NCERTs and standard books. That is the importance we give to value added notes here. The next thing is we focus this exclusive focus and attention given to current affairs, ethics, essay and CSAT, because these are very, these are very important or critical mass in your preparation here. For example, current affairs, we have every week there will be a current affairs classes, then you will be given access to Babapedia, which is on the lines of Wikipedia, right? For current affairs we have divided into Prelimspedia and Mainspedia, right? Prelimspedia is given in that same format, in the prelims format, wherein facts are important, right? Basic understanding is important. And in Mainspedia what we have is we have given the entire content in an answer writing format, because at the end of the day you have to write answers in that intro, body and conclusion. So whatever is important for introduction, the facts or examples, all that, right, quotes is given in the intro part of that issue. Then in the body you will have all the points, both the positives and negatives, and in the conclusion likewise you have government recommendations, etc. So the entire issue is divided in this answer writing format. That makes it more interesting to read, and also very easy to structure. Then coming to ethics, the ethics classes again forms an important part in mains. So, and we have expert faculties taking this. One is the senior retired IAS officer Sunil Oberoi sir, who has a vast experience working in UNDP and has played an important role in designing this code of ethics for all the the civil servants, right? So he'll be taking classes along with Sandeep sir. And for CSAT, which is the Achilles heel to lot many students, even including engineering students for that matter. I don't think you have seen the CSAT papers. You have to definitely look at it, the kind of questions that you're getting here. So we have given equal importance to that, and it will be taken by none other than Manjunath Badgi sir, who has vast experience, around 20 plus years experience working in this aptitude field. So he'll be taking your classes. And coming to essay, which again forms an important part in mains paper. So we have exclusive theme-based essay classes, and the philosophical essay, since that is focused more, we have special classes for that, and you will have around 10 to 12 tests exclusively for essays. The other thing that I want to emphasize here, it's an hybrid model wherein you will have offline classes as well, and you will also have online classes as well, because those who cannot come to the offline can access the online classes. And the online classes, again, you will have, if you want, you can take the recorded versions of the online class, or you can take the live versions of the online class. So both is available to you, and it is up to you to make a choice here. And coming to the offline class, and a complete online support is also given for this offline classes here. And we'll make sure that the online students will never feel that they're left out, or that they're not able to speak to a mentor, or we'll give you that complete experience of an offline classroom program. That is how the classroom programs have been modeled both in online and offline here. And last but not the least, we have this connecting the dots session and extracurricular activities. So in connecting the dots section, what we do is we call experts from various fields, from ethics to administration, who have an actual hands-on experience, like even from yoga to spirituality to meditation to motivation. So we call people and experts from the various and diverse fields to give you that hands-on experience on what it takes to top in that particular field. And also we are fond of games here, and so we play cricket every year, especially in the month of December, and also there are lot many indoor games as well. So last 2 years we were not able to play because of the COVID, but this year we will definitely make it a huge event. So all in all, what I can tell you here is we have made this program so comprehensive that it is not only give you the right direction, but it will also help you in the overall development as well. And the other important thing that I want to emphasize here is to make this program accessible to all. We have come up with EMI option also. We will be giving you EMI option facility, wherein there will be 0% interest rate, right? And on the ending note, I would like to say that this journey is going to be a long journey. There will be a lot of ups and downs in the journey, but I'll assure you that we'll make it a very fun and joyful journey, and we'll be there with you throughout this journey, through the ups and downs, and finally help you realize your goal, realize your dream. And thank you, and see you in the class.